Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
Happy Easter. Today, Holy Thursday, Good Friday. A big difference in the weather today from yesterday. Right now, oh my gosh, 35 degrees.
Brr. Yeah, yesterday it was storm in the morning and then warm at night.
Our high was 74 degrees yesterday, and the tornado watch was canceled early as the threat of severe weather fizzled. Luckily, we didn't get any.
Yeah, that was nice. We were supposed to get record-breaking storms across the state, and luckily we didn't, so that was good news.
Mostly sunny today, high 49. Mostly sunny on Friday, high 51. Mostly sunny on Saturday, high 55. And Easter Sunday, mostly sunny, 60.
Our weather is brought to you by Hometown Heating, Cooling, and more. They will treat you like family. Thanks to Tina and the entire team at Hometown Heating, Cooling, and more. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com. There's the Hometown Sky Cam. You can see snow in the distance.
No, there's no snow. In fact, we're starting to see the plants bud. I saw some pussy willows yesterday. They were all ready to whatever they do.
Yeah, that's great. That's wonderful.
Where's Joey and Adam this morning?
You know, I was thinking about that. You know, Brandon and I, if anyone should be at opening day, it's Brandon and I, not Adam and Joe. What are those two doing? No, they're big baseball fans. Adam is the biggest baseball fan I think I've ever met. And then Joey is the biggest event excuse to do something person I've ever met. So I believe Joey's already there.
They're probably in the fan shop.
Yeah, they're probably in the fan shop.
The opening day begins at 1:10. The Tigers, 2-4, host the Red Sox, also 2-4 at Comerica Park. And it is a big party day in downtown Detroit.
You know, it's been an interesting week on the second floor. There's some painting being done. Did you know that? So on Monday, it was Monday or Tuesday, we had someone get paint on their pants. And that was a tough day. So we've got new pants coming. And then yesterday, I can say this because they're not upstairs, they're not working today. Adam and David, they're not here. David had told me when we were away, they got into some smelling salts. So we tried some smelling salt. Have you seen these smelling salts? They knock you out almost. Well, David and Adam, they're younger than me, and I really didn't react that much to it, and they were shocked. So next week we're going to bring the smelling salts down and have you try them live on air.
Who's bringing smelling salts to work?
Huh? Well, you know, you gotta.
Somebody who's not here today.
Somebody who's not here today.
Smelling salts. Do they still use those? It's like from the 1940s.
Yeah, like you
movie.
get knocked out and you strap the thing and then we'll ask Dr. Donna when she's here about the validity of the smelling salts.
David Rice says a lot of people in Grass Lake use them.
Yeah. Oh, I think.
It's also, besides opening day for the Masters, the ceremonial first, what do they call it?
Opening tee shot.
Opening tee shot with Jack Nicklaus. Who else was there? Probably Gary Player. Maybe
Lee Trevino, maybe. I don't know. The first tee time is one of your favorite golfers, Kevin Na.
You know what? I have changed my picks. I can't change them, but I like Kevin Na. I like Sam Burns. And my surprise pick this year is Tom Kim.
Oh, I love Tom Kim.
I think Tom Kim, remember that. I think he'll do really well.
Yeah, we really became fans of the 4 Asian golfers that were on the international team when we went to the President's Cup.
Yeah.
Sungjae Im, Tom Kim, Siwoo Kim, and what's the other guy's name?
Well, I don't know if you're thinking of Colin, because
I'm not thinking of him. I'm thinking of one of the other Korean golfers.
Well, Tiger Woods tees off at 10:18 today, and it's rumored that he might not make all 4 rounds.
Well, we'll see what happens. We shall see. Easter coming up. Lots of chances to hunt for eggs this weekend. Plenty of things going on. Our first one we'll tell you about is just an all-timer. They do a great job. The Jackson College 7th Annual Easter Egg Hunt. That's Saturday, 10 to noon, ages zip to 10. Then the hunt starts at 10:30 a.m.
Bring your babies.
Bring your babies and bring your Easter baskets. Group Violence Intervention and the City of Jackson Recreation Department have a Easter egg hunt at Horace Blackman Park, and they're splitting it up by ages. So ages 3 to 5 will be at 10 a.m., ages 6 to 8, 11 a.m. Find eggs with chances to win big prizes, and you'll get to meet city police officers and firefighters, which isn't just always a treat.
And then we've got at noon, stay downtown for this.
Yeah, this is the one I'm locked into because the age range fits fits me. Yes, so you can be up to 12 for this one, and there'll be large eggs or buckets at 30 of the bright walls, and you reach in and pick out one treat, and that is 12 to 2 downtown Jackson this Saturday.
And there's several others, Clark Lake Lions, we've got many churches, Young People of Purpose. The list goes on and on. We'll have that on Today in the J on jtv.tv. Also at the Masters, you know, it is likely the highest profile cell phone free environment that still is in existence. If you bring a cell phone onto the golf course at Augusta National, you will be removed. And yet last year, an Atlanta man was banned for life.
Yeah, that's right.
And
They
it's
take
a
it seriously.
Tough ticket to get to. Your odds of scoring in the Masters Ticket Lottery, 0.55%.
Yet when I fill it out every year, there's just a little bit more hope than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the obviously it's the hardest. I think it might be the hardest sporting event to get tickets to, and people think, wow. I mean, how many people go? 60, 70,000? There's a lot of people that get to go.
They keep it very limited. Only so many patrons can be there, and you have to call them patrons. The CBS folks are they meet every year with the Masters chairman. Used to be Howard Harden. Remember him?
Oh, I don't remember him.
He was a tough guy, and you call these people anything but patrons, you could get removed from the broadcast. And that has happened.
Yes, it has. Gary McCord.
Yes.
Gary McCord was removed from the CBS broadcast, I believe, in the 90s.
You know why he was removed?
Because he said something about how tight the greens were cut.
Yes. Yeah.
And then he made a reference to a female, right?
Well, he said they're so slick they use bikini wax on
Oh yeah, which I didn't even think that was that bad, but it was a little off color for the folks at the Masters. In Naked Man news, Man news.
in Jackson? Because they're so nice. I thought we might see our first.
Close
shirtless
though,
man.
very close. A Pennsylvania man. Listen to this, okay? York County, PA. This guy looks like a nice kid. I'm sure it was just one bad day. Tony Saunders was arrested and charged for leading police officers on a chase in a stolen school bus. Well, if you think that wasn't crazy enough, after police finally got him to stop the bus, he stripped his clothes off as he was running from the cops and was arrested naked. I'm not done. In the bus. He had a dead deer in the back of the bus.
Well, that's why he probably needed a bus.
And he said he was going to take it home to use as fertilizer. And that's it. Still not worse than what the Lake Erie fishermen did.
Some hallucination drugs were probably
I would think,
involved.
yeah. I mean, to be able to go through, Noah and I were discussing this, the amount of blackouts you'd have to go through to be able to complete all of these. Yeah, you probably were on
or he
smelling
was
salts.
participating in a party game.
He could have just had some of those smelling salts and had a lot of energy and picked the deer up, threw it in the bus, and took off.
Did you hear what happened in Detroit yesterday?
No.
There was a crash, and unfortunately multiple people were injured, but it was a crash between a vehicle and a mobile bowling alley. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
No, but it sounds intriguing.
Yeah, somebody came up with this during the pandemic. It happened on West Chicago and Schaefer Highway. A bowling alley on wheels was hit by another vehicle and then took off.
The bowling alley took off?
The guy that hit the bowling alley.
Could you imagine hitting a bowling alley, Brandon?
So
I'm still fascinated by this bowling alley on wheels.
yeah, you rent it.
That's so cool.
And they come to your neighborhood and you invite your friends. There were several people that were in the mobile bowling alley, and
Look at the size of that truck you gotta
I
tow
know.
that thing with.
Very creative, the guy that came up with this, but it's probably very expensive to come up with that. You got to have, all that mechanical. in the
Let's look
back of
into
the
it.
bowling.
Let's look into it.
Yeah.
Check it out. Bring, yeah.
And as you know, because we went bowling last week. That's
Oh,
one of
yeah, I
my-
forgot about that. We did go bowling. I thought you were gonna die, by the way, when we went bowling. Gosh, speaking of all these fun activities, it's we have an employee's birthday today. Did you know that?
An employee birthday.
Yeah, Noah
really.
Baker's
Yes.
birthday today. Noah's in the booth a lot during the shows, and he's talking in our ear all the time. And I just want you to know that that's who's talking in our ear.
A live shot.
Happy. That is his eHarmony picture. And if you look on eHarmony, you'll see that picture with the name Austin Curtis next to it. Happy birthday, Noah. You're not 40 yet, but you sure as heck act like it.
Man. Now you gave up candy for Easter, and it seems like you brought some.
I brought
or
this
for Lent. For Lent.
For
You
Lent,
brought-
I did. I brought, and I thought I'd give it to Brandon. Yeah, the Mike and Ike. I gave up my favorite candy's Mike and Ike.
I thought it
And-
was Junior Mints.
No, it's not. Used to be, but no, I'm allergic to them. So I brought Mike and Ike. Brandon, this is for Barrett. And take it
So
home.
it's Peeps.
It's a
and,
Peeps, Mike and Ike
Mike and Ike
Peeps. Okay, it's healthy. Yeah, Mike and Ike Peeps.
Yeah, nutrition facts, ingredients. Sugar. Sugar seems to be the number one now.
I tell you what, I am going to do is go to Gilbert's and get some of those poppets that are filled with chocolates. Those are very cool items.
Snakes on a plane. This is true. Of course, there's that Samuel Jackson movie, Snakes on a Plane. This happened for real. According to NPR, a venomous snake was found under the pilot's seat. South African pilot Rudolf Erasmus said, "I felt this little cold sensation underneath my shirt where my hip is situated, basically where you've got your little love handles." He looked down and saw a highly venomous Cape Cobra under a seat. And he was piloting a private plane. He told the passengers what was going on, flew back, they landed, and they couldn't find the snake.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
It probably slithered off when the passengers jumped out. Can you imagine?
Another plane story. You know how you can airdrop photos on the plane and that's become popular? You airdrop something and then whoever's open, they can see it.
Yeah.
Well, this guy, he airdropped, he got on a flight, crowded flight, and airdropped a fake picture of a pilot selfie with his shirt done saying, "Getting ready to fly this plane." Airdropped it to the entire plane, and the pilot said, "Whoever's doing that, please stop. I do not look like that."
Yeah. He had sunglasses on and his shirt
Yeah.
open.
Could you
gold
imagine
chains.
Brandon getting on a plane and then all of a sudden getting a sexually explicit selfie from the pilot? Oh my goodness. Today's show is brought to you by Vermeulen's Furniture, and they're in their third generation, being family owned and operated, and in their 97th year. Thank you to Vermeulen's.
Thanks to John Bailey, who dropped by the Bailey Excavating celebrating 50th anniversary mug.
Yes,
Today.
thank you. Thank you, John. Always good to see John Bailey.
Well, we did, despite the weather, we had one high school sports activity last night.
We did, and I have the results right here on our Extreme Dodge scoreboard. Now, did you go to this game, Bart?
No,
Oh,
Sarah.
Sarah went. Soccer. So yeah, we had one game played. Why didn't people play last night?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I will use the word that Jeff used.
No.
Should I use it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sissies. Nah, he was talking. But no, I think we thought this big storm was coming. So
That's what happened.
better
They
safe than
canceled
sorry.
early.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing if I was an AD. I would have canceled in the morning. Abby Hess had 10 saves and goal for Michigan Center in their non-conference home match. Leslie knocked them off 2-0. They scored 1 goal in each half to earn the win. Here's what's coming up on deck for April 6th. Again, April 6th, Noah Baker's birthday. Are you 39, Noah? Oh my goodness. Baseball, CC at Hanover, EJ at Springport, Grass Lake at Quincy, Western at Napoleon, and Chelsea at Northwest. Softball games, Columbia at Hanover, East Jackson at Springport, Lumen Christi at Jackson. That game will be played at Parkside at 4, and then Western at Napoleon, and then track and field gets underway today as well.
I think that Napoleon, is that the one that went to midnight last year?
Yeah, that is the one.
No, that was like eight schools. Yeah. All right, who's on the show today?
We have a wonderful show, and we're going to get things started with Dr. Donna O'Neill right after this.
Gilbert Chocolates has been a Jackson tradition for over 120 years. We've built a reputation for quality gourmet chocolate that you can taste in every bite. Handcrafted and made fresh right here in Jackson. Enjoy a variety of fudge, chocolates, truffles, and more. Create your own gold box or gift basket. Visit us at our new location inside Briarwood Mall in Ann Arbor, as well as Jackson Crossing and our factory location in downtown Jackson. Gilbert Chocolates. We are the sweet soul of Jackson. The PIC Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
Within the folds of your life, you find the passion and drive to keep pushing forward. Growth comes from continually moving ahead in every stage of life. Count on County National Bank to help with seamless financial solutions. We can act quickly and accommodate your needs, whatever life brings your way. Our local bankers understand our community and your goals.
Let's work together.
Learn more about our personalized banking services at cnbb.bank. Member FDIC.
At Blair's Car Care, honesty and customer satisfaction have always been the most important thing for us. We have been serving loyal customers in Jackson County for almost 100 years. We do auto repair of all sorts, including tires, alignment, brakes, oil changes, and much more. For more information, please call 517-782-8116 or come stop by at 2424 Wildwood Avenue and experience for yourself what makes Blair's so special.
Jackson Catholic Schools includes 3 elementary preschools, Queen of the Miraculous Medal, St. John the Evangelist, and St. Mary's Star of the Sea, as well as Lumen Christi Middle School and High School. Our focus is educating the whole child, academically, socially, spiritually, and physically. To schedule a visit and to learn more about our outstanding schools, please go to jacksoncatholicschools.org. Jackson Catholic Schools, minds at work, faith in action.
This Sunday, the community-wide Easter dinner is happening, and it is free. All you have to do is sign up. I would like to know how many people are attending. It's at the Queens Parish Social Center at 811 Wisner Street. For reservations, please call 435-5296. The seatings will be at 2 o'clock and the doors open at 1:15. Email queensholidayDinner@gmail.com for your reservation.
We have a local guy that is competing in a national championship today and tomorrow, Blake Hetherington. He's the Michigan YMCA state champion, and he's on the YMCA Orcas. So this morning at the Y at 10 a.m., they're going to have a watch party in Greensboro, North Carolina. They're live streaming his events. He's in the 50 and 100 meter freestyle today and tomorrow, 10 o'clock today. Come watch, and there's popcorn and water. And then Friday at 9:15, it'll be about an hour, and cheer on local champion, state champion, local athlete Blake Hetherington swimming in the national championships.
Yeah, very cool. There's more information on our JTV Sports Facebook page, so check that out. We'd like to now welcome from the Pick Center infectious disease specialist, Dr. Donna O'Neill.
Good morning.
Happy
morning.
Easter.
Thank you.
Happy Easter.
They never know what I'm going to talk about. So they said, what are we going to talk about? And I said, you'll see.
I did. I said, what are we going to talk about? I have some,
Guess what month it is?
it is April.
Okay, but you know how they come up with
Oh,
certain
Infectious
days?
Disease Month?
Close. What's infectious disease?
Sepsis.
No. But you're close. It starts with an S.
Shingles.
No. I
Scurvy.
said it's going to make your dad all embarrassed.
STDs.
Yes.
Oh.
Although it's been changed to I.
STI.
STI.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think next week is the week, but it's the whole month to bring awareness to it. And there's two things I want to bring up. So the first one we missed in January talking about it. In the United States, we had a really scary 2 cases in Massachusetts of a really resistant gonorrhea. And this is an infection that every drug we give it, it gets resistant to. So starting back with sulfa, penicillin, tetracycline, azithromycin, the cephalosporins, and now we have one drug left to use. And what we've done with this drug is it keeps getting harder to treat and we keep increasing the dose. So, I mean, we're focused on too many other things, and this is really important. And our rates have really gone up. So all the rates have gone up of all the STDs. I mean, it's really sad. For example, congenital syphilis. This is where the mom hasn't had typically prenatal care and hasn't been tested. Totally preventable, totally treatable. But in Michigan, we had 42 cases last year, or pardon me, of 21. And one of those, unfortunately, was from Jackson. It can really profoundly affect, the newborns.
What is gonorrhea? I mean,
So that's what they used to call the clap.
Okay. That's
Do you know
what
why they
used to
called
call
it the clap?
No, I didn't. But I
bet
can
you
tell
do.
you, it's, this is bringing back like playground memories for the, the boys used to say, hey, you've got this stuff, right?
I don't know.
That's what we used to say on the
That's what-
playground.
So I think the word comes from a French word meaning brothel, but I think in the old days, how they treated it was they put a heavy object on the man's penis to try to get rid of the infection.
Yeah. And we do not have any visual aids for that. Interesting.
So it's a bacteria. It's transmitted sexually. You can get it in the throat. Obviously, you can get it with discharge in the morning, burning when you pass your urine, itchiness in the backside.
There's some people watching probably thinking, uh-oh.
Well, this was Dr. Kack's idea to talk about this today. It's all his fault.
No, I think it's
but
a great
half
idea
of
to
the
talk about it.
cases have no symptoms. And that's how it's getting transmitted. And of course, they're blaming COVID for everything. And that's why they say our cases have increased, because we were not testing, everything was closed down, so there were a lot of cases that went undetected and not treated.
So do people are there like home remedies that people are trying, and then when they show up at the doctor, it's too late?
Maybe they use smelling salts. I don't know.
How does someone
like
know, right? Like you said, some people don't have symptoms, and what do you do?
So if you're in a risk group, family doctors are supposed to screen people. The health department does a lot of contact tracing. Pregnant women get tested. So it's one of the things we talked about at our meeting that I went to in February about this scary case.
So people are coming into your office with these STIs?
Well, actually, we usually don't see them, but last year we saw a lot of sexually transmitted infections, especially syphilis.
Are some, well, I'm sure there are some people are in a higher risk category for these infections? Yes.
It's all about your behavior. So, I mean, we heard about monkeypox last year. I mean,
Yes.
this one has been around even, I think 2000 BC. So it's a very ancient disease, and just it's very adaptable. And oftentimes it's associated with other STIs. The number one STI is chlamydia. This one's number 2. So.
I learned one thing. I didn't know you could say the clap on TV until Dr. Donna said it.
And so did you.
Yeah, well, I wanted to. No, I did say it.
For those of you enjoying your Fruity Pebbles this morning, we apologize for the the nature of today's
And again,
conversation.
the topic was selected for me by my partners. This is
You got to
not-
have uncomfortable conversations once
Well,
in a
you have to
while.
talk about it so
pe- that's
people
what-
know. You
People are
know.
they're probably afraid,
People are afraid.
to come in and talk to their doctor about it.
Mm-hmm.
They're embarrassed.
So, is it common that when a lot of people contract these diseases, they are embarrassed and hide, or
I
are
think
they
they
trying
get
to treat
so, I mean, when they get symptoms, they're so uncomfortable.
Right.
And oftentimes they're going to urgent care or the emergency room. And typically when they, show up, they get treated for everything because it's kind of like your spaghetti and meatballs. These diseases hang out together.
Is there any preventive medications that, or
You wouldn't do preventive medications, but obviously wearing condoms helps, wearing them properly.
Preventative behavior.
Behavior modification.
and is it men or women more likely to?
So men, and because men who have sex with men, their rates are really high. And it's another area where it's disproportionate. So in Michigan, 14% of the population is black, and with STIs, they bear a high burden, about 54%. So something else we talked about our infectious disease meeting. We have to start talking about it. I mean, COVID showed a lot of things, and that was one of them, our racial disparities of diseases.
What are some things young people should be aware of, obviously, other than the precautions?
To get tested.
Yeah.
To get tested.
Now, if you let it go, could it be fatal, any of these?
Rarely. Sometimes it can get out in the bloodstream, and it can affect the joints. If it goes undetected, unfortunately, women can get infertile because of it. They can get pelvic inflammatory disease. Rarely, it can go away by itself, I've read, but it typically needs to be treated.
And then they're apparently highly transmissible. Is one more so than the others?
I won't want any of them. I guess
Can you
I mean,
get any-
the congenital syphilis obviously is one that bothers us. Because again, it shows it's a failure of our systems, when one of those cases happens. So lack of prenatal care. I mean, mothers are supposed to get tested in the first and third trimester, and there's treatment for it.
This isn't something we could catch at the grocery store walking by someone.
No,
right? Yeah.
intimate contact.
No, but I will still wipe down the handle at the supermarket of the shopping carts.
So another sexually
Yes.
transmitted disease that's probably a little bit more applicable universally is the CDC came out a couple weeks ago that they want everybody, almost everybody under the age of 60 to be tested at least once in their lifetime for hepatitis B. And over the age of 60 if you have any risk factors. And especially if you have any underlying liver disease, such as fatty liver, which unfortunately is very common. So that's a little bit more applicable. This is a disease that is in our childhood immunizations because if an infant gets it, unfortunately, 8 out of 9 of them end up with chronic hepatitis B. And because they're getting it at such a young age, oftentimes they can go on to cirrhosis, liver failure, and even liver cancer. So that's a little bit more universal for everybody.
Last week when I was with my sisters, I don't know if you heard this, but I found out, I never knew this, my dad had tuberculosis when he was a kid, and it was in a sanitarium for a while.
Interesting.
Yeah, never knew that.
Yeah, I found out a lot last weekend.
Yeah,
You like stamps, Dr. Donna? Are you into stamps?
Long time ago I was.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was.
stamps and coins.
Stamps and coins. Yep.
That was your inheritance, the stamps
Well,
and the
we're,
coins?
it's all of our, my dad, me, my brother, and my uncles and cousins, but we're just looking through them. We're just looking through the stamps.
They maybe were something.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, of course, Sunday is Easter, and Andy gave up candy for Lent. Did you?
Are you comfortable telling us if you gave
Oh,
something?
I did an assortment of things. I tried more globally carbohydrates.
Oh.
Yeah. So my husband had to learn a whole new way of cooking.
Interesting. Wow.
So until he met me, he didn't know what a salad was.
Well, that's hard because I know he's good at cooking pasta. Okay.
So now when we have pasta, I get these zucchini shreds. It tastes good.
Yeah.
So I did an assortment of things, but that's what I tried to do.
Ted might have driven through the fast food on the way home one of those
I'm
days.
sure he did. And ice cream, now that the ice cream places are open.
Yeah.
The pre-dinner.
Pre-dinner, yeah. Throw the wrapper in the back seat of the car.
So you're on the road for Easter weekend.
Yes, going up to Canada.
Awesome.
And that was another thing with COVID. You really weren't able to see several, including your mom, several of your family members.
Yeah, you think of the first Easter, right? That was the first major holiday we all went
My
through in the
mom
pandemic.
loves Easter, so I'm really looking forward to going up to Canada.
Yeah, it's hard to, I can't, believe nobody could go to church on Easter. Nobody.
Right.
That first year of COVID.
Yeah, it
It's
was,
amazing.
yeah, no one did anything.
Well, we wish you safe travels and
Thank
happy
you.
Easter.
You too.
Happy Easter.
Thank you.
From the Pick Center, infectious disease specialist, Dr. Donna O'Neill. We're going to continue talking about health. We've got some folks in from the Center for Family Health standing by. They're next on The Morning Show.
Asthma Allergy Centers can help you breathe freely. Since 1980, our board-certified specialists have provided testing and treatment for a wide variety of asthma and allergy-related conditions, including immunodeficiencies and skin problems. No referrals are necessary, and we accept any insurance or no insurance. You can even use our mobile app to check in and pay. Come see us at our Jackson office or one of our multiple offices in Southwest Michigan.
Tomorrow is taking shape at Napoleon Schools.
The Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill has something for everyone. They offer a large menu with a variety of meals to choose from, including many Middle Eastern options, along with the everyday favorites. Enjoy live music and dancing, pool table, huge bar and large banquet hall, perfect for your next gathering, wedding reception, graduation party, and more. And don't miss Sunday brunch, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Experience a great night out at the Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill, located at 3705 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
If you're looking for a high-quality, affordable alternative to the emergency room, then come to IEP Urgent Care's new location in Jackson. It's the same great ER physicians who have been providing care through our local hospitals since 2008, but now with a new location to serve you better. Our ER-trained providers believe high-quality care is for everyone, so we work with all insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare. Come see us on East Michigan Ave.
Today's show is brought to you by Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping. From taking care of all of your lawn maintenance needs to sprinklers, fertilization, and more, give Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping a call today. Show brought to you by the Community Action Agency, and they have an opportunity for you to get your taxes done for free with the VITA program. If your household income is $60K or less and you still need to file your income tax returns, take advantage of the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program through the Community Action Agency. Tax day is coming soon. Schedule your VITA appointment by calling 517-249-2099 or schedule online. Visit the Community Action Agency's website.
Our next guests are from the Center for Family Health. We have clinic manager Tracy Van Buskirk and lactation counselor and RN Nikki Sorrow. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, we were just talking about
Women's health.
women's health.
Yeah.
Women's health. So that's our theme today.
That is.
And that's one of the things Dr. Dono was saying. People that are pregnant need to get all kinds of things done right away, early on.
Mm-hmm.
Testing and
Yeah. What are some of the women's health services that you all offer?
Well, in preparation for coming on the show, Nikki and I had spent some time together talking about some of the things we want to talk about, and there's so much with women's health. We have so many services. We had to try to kind of narrow down some basic ones. Obviously, the newly pregnant person will need to come in and talk with our nurses and get the information for their pregnancies. Then we have lab work that's done. And Nikki, if you want to speak to some of the traditional labs that we do. that'd be
Yeah.
great.
So in the beginning of their pregnancy, women will get a lot of testing done. So we do like the routine STI testing. We test all the blood work, the complete blood counts. And we do an ultrasound in the beginning, and then we follow up with more labs towards the end of the pregnancy as well.
And when people, as soon as they find out they are pregnant, is that when they should start getting the tests and start seeing their
You can even maybe even come for a pregnancy test.
Yeah, so what we do when someone is pregnant, they come in for a pregnancy test, and then we get them set up with what's called a nurse intake. So they either meet with one of the registered nurses or the medical assistants, and we like to do that around 8 to 10 weeks. And then we order all their labs. We can draw their blood in the office, or they can go downstairs to our lab. And then we also order the ultrasound, get all that done first trimester, and then they meet with one of the providers.
And this is the office. Beautiful office.
That is our nurse intake room. We just recently updated that. We're pretty proud of that.
And you have, is it 6 OBGYNs as part of
In
that?
office right now, yes.
Wow, that's awesome. Amazing.
I remember when our town, I think the whole town had just
Probably not even 6 at
that.
one point, yeah.
And it's typically, it's good news. It's happy news when a family hears that, but it might be a very stressful and a surprise for moms that discover that. They might have several children, and it might be stressful, but you also there's mental health services.
Yep, so for every single intake, we have a community health worker come in, and then also a behavioral health coach. They talk with the patient, they give them a lot of resources that Jackson has to offer, and they can meet with them anytime they come in for a prenatal visit. They're always available and ready.
What about after the baby's born?
Well, you're welcome, because we have a fantastic pediatric department also. They do follow us initially with their postpartum needs, but then we try to get them a tour down to our pediatric department if they're new to the center, to introduce them to some doctors if there's some available, and then the staff that's down there as well. So it's basically coordinating care for the babies, and with Nikki being a lactation counselor, she also works with our pediatric RN as well, with new moms coming in if they didn't deliver with us, to meet with them and get the babies started as best they can.
Let's talk about that a little bit. That is not easy. It is not a one size fits all for women and babies, correct? And it can be very, very frustrating.
Yeah, I like to say breastfeeding is unnaturally natural. It doesn't come easy for a lot of moms, and that is totally okay. If it's your first time, if it's your third baby, every baby is different. So I really love just helping moms be able to form that connection with their baby. So I can help with any latching issues, if they have questions about storing their breast milk, even if they want to wean their baby off at like a year. Really any breastfeeding, lactation questions. I'll meet with a mom one-on-one. I can do it over the phone, however best fits for them. And
it was really more of a concern with the formula shortage, though.
Oh yeah.
Is it better now? Is it more available?
Yeah, it is better. It is better now.
The center is available to anyone, and there's not just one location, but you can see people everywhere. For OB/GYN and prenatal services, do they go downtown?
Yes, anything for the OB related will just be at our downtown office, but as for other women's health services, if they are just use their annual PAP or have any questions, we have the 4 school health center sites as well as we do see patients at Lifeways as well.
What about teen pregnancies? Obviously, we do see those in town. Same services available?
Yes, same services are available, and sometimes there's family issues there, so we do some services confidentially.
Sure.
Based on the child's age.
Okay.
So.
So during a 9-month pregnancy, how often do you recommend that moms to be see a doctor or practitioner?
So the first trimester, they're seen every 4 weeks. Obviously, if they have a need to come in, we will see them. And then once they're in their second trimester, they're seen every 2 weeks. And then their third trimester at 36 weeks, they come in weekly. And we really want to monitor them closely. And then if they're high risk at all, we will do NSTs with them, non-stress test. So we hook them up to the monitor and monitor the baby closely, as well as the mom. So then they come in a little bit more often for that. So about twice a week if you're high risk.
And when moms to be come in for the first time, particularly first-time moms, is this when they make the decision of who's going to deliver their baby, who's going to take care of them, who's going to even take the care of the baby after he or she is born?
Yeah, so like we were talking about, we have 6 amazing OBGYN providers, and we like to have the patient see all the different providers, in case one of the doctors is on call, at least they know that provider. But if they really connect with one provider, they can pretty much see them throughout their whole pregnancy. We just encourage them to see them all, so it's not like, hey, I'm here to deliver your baby,
And I bet the OBGYNs want the same experience, to be able to meet all the moms to be.
Yeah, it's really nice to be able to connect with your doctor and then the doctor to connect with the patient, and then you have that bond.
And I'm sure people have tons of questions when they come see you. Easy to get questions answered, of course, when you call the Center for Family Health.
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
I definitely think so. We have a pretty vast staff in women's health, so if we can't get you immediately, we're calling you back very, very shortly, because it's a scary, can be a scary time.
Right.
Yeah. Did we have a baby boom because of COVID?
We were just talking about it.
Is it real? Did it happen?
Maybe
a little.
Yeah,
maybe a little.
We go through for our nurse intakes, that's where we see for the first time these pregnant women, and some weeks will be boom, 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 on to the next, and then so it kind of fluctuates.
Are you a mom yourself?
I am not. No.
Are you, Tracy?
Yes, I have a lot of children. I have 3. Feels like a lot.
A lot.
I think anything more than 1 is a lot, from what I've experienced.
It feels like a lot.
All the school-based health centers are now open, and
Yes.
so we're seeing everyone at all your locations.
Yes, we're very excited to finally just be open to be able to see everybody in the community.
Nice. Well, we appreciate all the Center for Family Health offers our community, particularly for moms to be and new moms, and great to hear about the services you offer.
Great, thank you.
Thank you
so much.
We love to come on and talk about it.
Awesome.
We'd love to have you here. And this is Nikki's first visit on our show, so you'll come back.
If
Okay.
you'll take me, I will.
Of course, we have more questions.
Nikki Sorrow is an RN and lactation specialist at the Center for Family Health, and Tracy Van Buskirk is the clinic manager. More of the morning show after this.
Serving the greater Jackson area for over 25 years, Tamrox Automotive knows that your life does not come to a halt because of a concern with your vehicle. Our mission is to provide extraordinary service for every customer, every time. We offer pickup and drop-off service, free loaner vehicles, free car wash, and a 3-year, 36,000-mile nationwide warranty on most repairs. And yes, your vehicle will be diagnosed on the same day of your appointment. Our extensive health and safety inspections, our professional technicians, and state-of-the-art technology will ensure that you know the current condition of your vehicle. You can make an informed decision on the repairs made to your car or truck. When your ride is at a standstill, but your life is not, take it to Tamrox. Automotive repair you can count on.
You need a plumber? From leak repairs to new construction. Grimes Plumbing Company. licensed and insured, proudly serves the Jackson area with fast, reliable service. No hot water, drains clogged? Call Grimes Plumbing today, proudly serving Jackson County.
Tina, the Tina Turner Musical. Tina Turner's triumphant story is live on stage in the mega hit musical direct from Broadway. Prepare to be ecstatically blown away. April 18th through the 23rd at Wharton Center. Tickets at Wharton Center and WhartonCenter.com.
A fun place to take your family and friends is the Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory. See. Hear. Smell. Taste. While you're here, pick up a gift to share. You always feel like a kid in a candy store at the Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory.
We all want to protect those we care about. The best way to show them that you care is by getting the COVID-19 vaccine and booster. Safe and effective for everyone 6 months and older, vaccinated individuals are less likely to experience severe COVID-19 symptoms or hospitalization. Protect your loved ones, protect your children, protect yourself. Get vaccinated and boosted. Those you care about are counting on you. Call the Center for Family Health Walk-in Clinic at 748-5500 for your COVID-19 vaccine or booster.
Our show today is brought to you by Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill, located at 3705 Ann Arbor Road. Daily specials, including a breakfast and Bloody Mary bar Sundays from 7 to 3, open for lunch, weekly entertainment, and they have a banquet hall available. Visit them online at enchantedforest.com.
Joining us now from Nevermore Decor Store, Bristen Baum. Good morning, Bristen.
Morning, how's it going?
Good. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, yeah. So, very familiar with all of the winter holidays that you guys went through. Had a lot going on. You do have some Easter stuff.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Every
holiday.
Until Easter, all of our bunnies are 25% off.
Okay.
Including this.
This
guy
bunny,
right here.
and I mentioned to you, this looks like a. If I was a bunny, this is how I would relax.
Yeah, just chilling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this it looks carved wood?
Careful
or something?
now.
It's resin, but it's.
Oh, it looks like someone carved it.
That's cool. Yeah, it's very cool.
And I'm holding this because we don't have enough room.
Yeah, so normally Jennifer holds my soft stuff, but she's not here. So here is a hand-loomed bunny pillow. So
awesome.
Yes.
These are great. I mean, just great ways to dress up the house for Easter or the dinner table for the family, stuff like that.
And that's just the seasonal stuff. We also do, kids' clothes and things. So I brought this outfit as well.
Oh, cool.
This is a new line for us. This is Elegant Baby. It's organic cotton. Feel this. It's phenomenal. And then the pattern's very springy and fun.
Yeah, very soft.
Cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got bunnies all over it.
Of course
it's
it does.
Very springy and Easter.
Sparrows and stuff. It's just
nice.
fun. And then that same company has cute little. This is Daisy.
It's like every time you go into your store, it's like going into a brand new store every visit.
We try to change up all the time.
That's cool. And you need more space.
Well, that's part of the change. So, yeah, we are working on that right now.
Okay. But can you tell us a little bit more?
Yeah, actually, I think there's a picture floating around of the new location.
Okay. We get a little.
This is the current.
This is the current location.
Yeah, but as you can see, it's really it's filled to the rafters. You are using every square inch of the space, and you've been challenged with not having as much space as you'd like. So.
Well, we've loved being in the County Tower building. They've been good to us. We don't have our own front door. We've got to go through 3 to get to us, and we're only 400 square feet. This is the new location. It's a lot larger than what we have. It's just down the street from Agma Brewery, so we get 6 full windows and a front door now. We'll have our own bathroom, which is cool.
That's awesome.
And it's 4 times the size.
You guys can decorate any occasion, any room, event, anything. I know you're involved with the JSO Guild and the Holiday Ball. You did that last year. It was
I'm
phenomenal.
actually a vice chair this year.
So you're heavily involved again this year, as I know. So it's very cool. It's amazing what you can do.
We're actually decorating the Aware Shelter's Kentucky Derby party again this year as well, and that's coming up next month.
Awesome. And really the decor can set the party off, right?
Oh yeah.
It really needs to.
So with more space in the Otsego building, you will be able to, I know you wanted to add more furniture. So is that?
Oh yeah, for sure. We've got some pieces coming in today even, so we've got, it's gonna be nice.
Do you have a potential date for the move?
May 1st.
Ooh, coming right up.
It's gonna happen one way or the other, but May 1st.
Awesome.
Well, it'll be easier too. I remember I was in your store one day and you came in, you were unloading a semi and
yes.
So it'll be easier to get product in and out of the store. And you can have better control of your hours.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, they've been good to us with the doors, but it would be easier if we have our own. So.
Well, I'm glad you're able to stay downtown right on Michigan Avenue. And that is a hot block.
Sure
it is. Yes.
Yeah, sure is. You guys have an event coming up on the 16th, Sunday Tea.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So we've done spring tea and fall tea every year, and our fall tea's turned into more of a Halloween type thing. People dress up. But our spring tea, we have two settings. We have a noon and a 3 o'clock. We have tea, obviously, and some hors d'oeuvres and things, tea sandwiches and stuff, some cool desserts. And then everybody that comes leaves with a really neat teacup and saucer.
Cool.
So it's fun.
You've had a great series of mixology events.
Yes.
And those have been, I think everyone you had was sold out.
All but one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So are you a bartender?
Not by trade.
But you've become one.
Yes. No, I love to cook and I love the science of things. So like understanding the history of a drink is fun for me, and then learning how to perfect it it's really cool.
Very cool.
So.
Yeah, and Bristen's here, but the other half of Nevermore Decor Store, Amanda,
she couldn't make it this morning, but
being represented by you today.
Yes.
So you've got a big family. What's Easter like for you and Amanda?
So normally we like to host. We cook and things, but we had moved and our house is in disarray still. So I'm not really sure what Easter looks like for us this year. We'll get it figured out.
Yeah, get it figured out. We're still kind of in that same boat.
Yeah, this is really cool, and people that are looking for maybe a gift to bring if they're going somewhere for Easter, this would be a really cool.
These are great too.
Those tags are just a fun little piece.
Yeah,
but those the carrots themselves are from Mark Roberts. He's a designer. He's done our elves and things. He does really cool work. And a lot of his pieces are limited edition to like one of 150 pieces. So this is more of his just production one. You can get it wherever, but they're really neat colors, lots of options. This one right here has been a favorite of most people's.
Oh yeah,
the gold polka dot.
Gold polka dot.
So that's really cool. But yes, those metal tags, great for any gift. You mount them to it, and it's reusable.
Got Spring Fling.
Spring Fling coming up. Yeah,
yes.
Spring Fling coming up, which is turning into a big annual event. You guys will be participating, of course.
Yep, Spring Fling's gonna be a blast. So.
Yeah, so that's Sunday, May 7th, 11 to 4. And it's a great, if you haven't been downtown, even since last year, you'll be blown away by the things going on. So encourage you.
And Bristen, you and your fellow downtown merchants really have a great cooperative spirit in putting on these events.
Yes, we all work together great. We like planning the events, so it's really a good time for us.
What else is going to happen at Spring Fling?
So there's food trucks, there's vendors, so we're going to have like pods of vendors so that nobody's like on the outskirts. We'll have different groups of them so that people can travel around, get to a group of vendors, check them out. And then obviously, food trucks are always huge, so people enjoy that.
Yeah, I remember last year. It was a beautiful day last year.
Yes.
Are we going to have spring by the time we have Spring Fling?
I say yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we should. We should for sure. It's coming.
We appreciate you with all these great items today, and congratulations on your upcoming move.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hope to see you there.
Yeah, for sure. Good luck with the move.
Thanks.
From Nevermore Decor Store in downtown Jackson, soon to be in downtown Jackson in a new location in the Otsego building, Bristen Baum. We continue with the morning show after this.
Center for Family Health is proud to announce that all 4 of our school health center locations have reopened and are accepting new patients. We recognize the importance of making sure kids have access to medical and mental health care. When their basic needs are met, kids are better prepared to focus on learning and be present in school. Families thrive when everyone has access to quality health care, so patients of all ages are welcome. Parkside, Northeast, Jackson High, and Northwest Health Centers provide primary medical care and mental health services in convenient locations throughout the community. Call us today to make your appointment or for more information. Center for Family Health, opening the door to health care for all.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Best summer ever. Amazing summers start at the Jackson YMCA. Campers never want the summer to end at the Jackson YMCA. Kids look forward to 10 weeks of fun, packed with activities, games, water fun, sports, field trips, and so much more. Your camper will make new friends, learn and laugh. Fun for kids, peace of mind for you. Sign up for your favorite theme week or join us all summer long. Register today at jacksonymca.org.
At Runway Party Store, you'll find all of your everyday convenience items, smiling faces to help you find what you need, and daily specials fit for any meal. Visit us today and check out our newly remodeled location on Michigan Avenue just south of the Jackson Airport.
I use my brain power to help kids realize theirs. I am Henry.
When Tyler got his new heart, ours became whole again. We are Henry.
I'm a bike rider and a rare cancer survivor. I am Henry.
I move patients from point A to point believe. I am Henry.
I am Henry.
I am Henry.
When you found your inner believer and all-around conqueror, you found your Henry.
Welcome back to the morning show. Yesterday, we get word that in Warren, a man went into a fish market and he was upset that he got there too late. Came in at 7:15, fish counter closed at 7.
Damn.
He was so mad that he grabbed a frozen fish and assaulted the clerk on the head with the 4-pound frozen Hilsa fish.
What?
Yes. The Hilsa fish is a kind of a herring. The victim was transported to a local hospital for treatment, and the prosecutor, Peter Lucida, Macomb County prosecutor, he said, "Be warned, if you assault someone with a fish in our county, you will be prosecuted." So who knew we'd have so many fish stories in 1 week?
Gosh, a lot of fish. You know what a really bad practical joke is? Is when someone goes on vacation, you put a dead fish in their car, and then when they get back, their car's ruined.
That's not a good practical joke.
You don't think?
I think it's...
a felony?
Probably a felony.
34 felonies.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be. You never know. Still not worse than what those Lake Erie fishermen did.
A week of felonies.
And people forget all those fish died that they stuffed, too. Not only did they catch them, they stuffed them and killed them.
Well, in a fishing competition, do you throw them back?
No, you don't throw them back.
Throw
But
them
they shouldn't have been fishing anyway, so those fish should have been caught by other anglers or lived to see another day.
You know what I found out yesterday? I'm reading a book by Ron Howard, Opie, on Andy Griffith. When him and Sheriff Andy Taylor went fishing in a Los Angeles reservoir, that's where they did the filming. They put live catfish on the line and then stuck it in the water and then pulled it out to simulate they caught the fish.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Do you know where the Howard family is from originally?
No.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's right.
I think. Yeah. And
Rance.
the parents wanted to give acting a try for the boys, right?
That's right. Well, actually, for themselves, Rance Howard, Ron and Clint's dad, he wanted to be an actor.
Right.
But his kid was discovered.
Yeah.
So, well, we're going to make it fun for our kids, and they did. I can't believe we run out of time.
I can't believe it either. Happy Easter, everyone. Join us Monday. Libby Lashwood and Krista Lavin from CNB will be here, County National Bank. Mason Kaiser from the Rec Department, and Melissa Burgett from Orthopedic Rehab Specialists.
Later today, Aaron McGrail-Miller and Carrie Gray from Henry Ford Jackson. Jackie Austin with Bright Walls, Jim Francis and Carrie Kester from the Rose Parade and Rose Festival. And Rick Walton, we'll see you this afternoon. Thanks for watching.